So this is prophetic by angel on what will happen to world leaders during the millennial reign. Prophetic by angel started, should I say, a series in regards to the rapture. We moved from the rapture 1, rapture 2, now the millennial reign. It's 3 weeks now, because all of the broadcast was on Sunday, if I'm not lying. Yep. So what will happen to world leaders like Trump, Putin, Netanyahu, I mean, all of world leaders, presidents of various countries, what's going to happen to them during the millennial rule or millennial reign? Let's go to what Prophet Benjamin said.
There are governmental issues at stake where Christ will be the one negotiating peace terms, where countries that are trying to rise against each other, he's going to control and bring peace. And in that 1,000 years, there is not one country that will fight another. They will start by operating the way they were operating for a few years, indicating they are still in the same mode as when the devil was present. And I'll be telling you in a few minutes. Are you getting this? So they'll be acting like that until we get to a point where God says, now, you're doing that, come here. No, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do this, go home. And they sit there knowing for sure that this Jesus is in charge. So no war coming in. Imagine a world where there is no war. Imagine where no country is against another country. No, you're not getting this. I'll show you in a few minutes. In a few minutes, you get to understand it. Have you ever heard of an El Dorado? An imaginary place where beauty is there. Nobody comes out of this location heading that direction. Oh, there is no high density location. They didn't get it. Everything is a mansion for anyone. No. It's like an egalitarian society where everyone is equal to a level of financial equality that nobody envies another person because you can still buy what they have. It's now your choice. Today we're talking about one of the richest people here in this country. And we're talking about how even their cars don't reflect that they have the money. And one time they sent me a message with some of the cars that they wanted to send another person. And then I said, oh, you sent me this. He said, I'm sorry.
Say you have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, even $10,000. What will you do with that amount of money? Do you want to put it in savings? Because that's bullshit. You want to put it in treasury bill? That is double bullshit. You want to put it in bonds? That's triple bullshit. Do you know what you can do with that money? You need to go all in. This is the time. I feel it so hard. This is the time that millionaires will be made in the space of 4 years and even beyond, right? So this is the time to slap your money in cryptos. This is the time to invest your money in stocks. This is the time to, do margin trading in forex and synthetic indices and all of that, right? I am the right mentor for you. I'm the one who is going to show you the rightful strategy, how this thing works. No cap. Absolutely no cap, right? So I'm doing a promo and we have, canceled $80 to $40. You pay. I'm going to mentor you in whatever department you want me to mentor you in. And it's just nuggets, no bullshit, right? My name is Sean Nixon, and let's meet at the other side. Let's go.
But please pray for me, some other things. But I looked at the type of cars that were there. Heavy powered ones that you will never know. Okay? Just yesterday, there was some people, and then a video came out with the price of a helicopter. And I said, someone said, let's buy this. I said, if I buy this, I'll be in papers everywhere and on social media everywhere because we have people who don't think. Because this helicopter is cheaper than a Land Cruiser there. But the moment people hear helicopter, thief, you are stealing people's money. Ay. because they don't know the price of that helicopter. They have no idea. But the moment they know the helicopter, they say it's a lie. It's a lie. One time, we were selling our island.
It is amazing and it is happening, right? So, Prophet Benjo is that one man of God who, brought out a lot of revelations, especially, about heaven, what's going to happen when, the rapture happens and all of that. And trust me, a lot of Christians, like more than 90% of Christians, don't know that, don't know what is going to happen. They don't know. Like we are in the dark for a very long time. But Prophet Benjo took some time, went in depth, because most of Christians are not happy about going to heaven and all of those rapture stuff and all of that. Nobody's even ready. Like only few people are ready. I mean, if you are ready though, you understand what I mean? Because of what preachers have said about the rapture, the millennial reign, heaven, and all of that. It's not a thing that is interesting, right? If you bear with me, right? Yep. So, but Prophet Angel was even so deep to the extent that he said, okay, world leaders, the world bosses, like Trump and all of these people, what is going to happen to them? He said, okay, whoever is the current president of any country, when the rapture happens, when uh, we ascend the heavens, that is those who make the first flight, when the 3 years is done, is it 3.5 years or something like that? 3 years is done with the tribulation and all of those things. If people will survive that, when we are back for the millennial reign, these world leaders who were there before all of these incidents are still going to be leading various countries, but Jesus Christ is going to be the king, and everybody's going to be reporting to him and all of that, right? There will be nothing like sin. Everything will be full of, the world will be full of love, like it's supposed to be like, right? And I think I've not seen anybody say this like Prophet Angel, and it's amazing, right? And come to think of it, the stories that many preachers have told us from day one, yeah, is different. Quite different. If you just oppose, it doesn't come close to what Prophet Evangel is saying right now. And this makes a lot of sense, what Prophet Evangel is saying, because if it's those old stories, then it's not a matter of interest. It's not quite interesting, I mean to say. Right? So that is it. My name is Shodanis. I love to break down gospel messages like this. Make sure to subscribe, share, like this video, and put out some post notification if you love this one. Make sure to subscribe to the backup channel in the description box as well. So, your world bosses, your world leaders that were available or taking control of various territories during the rapture and all of those, will still be there. But Christ, Bible says something in, is it Isaiah or something like that? The prophecies there is that the government is going to be upon his shoulders. The government is not on Jesus's shoulders yet. When we say what is government, government is government, right? And so and so the government is not upon our Lord Jesus' shoulders yet, because he is not rapture the church yet, and all of those incidents or events that are supposed to happen before. Okay, Christ is king. The government will be upon his shoulders. Mean to say he's going to take control of the world's territories, right? So everybody reports to him. That's it. I'm out.